Hello YouTube, Lyricise17 here, but you can just call me Travis, and welcome back for another collection update. I don't have anything to say before we get into the stuff, so let's just get into the stuff. In the background, we are listening to the new Ancient Empire, Wings of the Fallen. Just awesome heavy metal. Joe List. Listen. Alright, I got a little bit of everything here, so let's start off with the tape. I saw this pop up on Bandcamp, and says love this band and the band they were in previously. It was immediate, needed to buy, even though I already have another version of it. Anyway, this is the Midnight Dice demo. This is a different version. The original version is released through the drummer's own label, Hoove Records. This one is released through Xalpen Records, which, you know, actually now I wish I could tell you where that label is from. Something in my brain tells me that it's like maybe Brazil or something. I'll flash up here where the label's from. Anyway, it looks a little different. This one's red. The original Hoove Child version is black. Anyway, awesome new wave of Christian heavy metal. If you have not listened to this demo yet, what are you waiting for? Listen to this demo right now. Pause the video. Go check out the link that I have below. Killer heavy metal. Riffs are rocking. Killer vocals. Solos. Outstanding. Just awesome heavy metal. Check it out right now if you have not done so. Just some lyrics and stuff on the inside, which actually I can't remember now. I feel like I'm not gonna look for it, but I can't remember if the other one had lyrics on the inside or not. But there you go. There's some info, and then it's got a picture of the band here. And then actually, I don't know if I showed the tape. So, oh yeah, one thing I thought was interesting. I couldn't find like an A, B. It just says both sides. I thought that was cool anyway. With my order here, they you know, thanks for all your support. All the best, Rusty. And then actually I had to have my wife decipher this for me because I couldn't read it. It says Metal Dreams. I did figure out the dreams part, but not the metal part, which should have been obvious to me. Anyway, little note there from Mandy. So thanks you guys for releasing awesome music. Alright, let's move on. I got one record, so let's show that now. This is a 2019 release. I actually showed off a CD version of this already, but it popped the vinyl popped up on Bandcamp, and for some reason I was like, ooh, I just really want that. It is the release from the German stoner doom band Crypt, which this album is called Bad Trip Exorcism. One person project, I'm almost pretty sure. Like I said, it's like stoner doom stuff. No vocals, just slow, methodical, trancey. Limited to 300, as I got number 75. It's listed here on the poster that it comes with. And then it comes on a very, what's the word I want? Aesthetically pleasing? I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with that because the color looks very good with the rest of it, which is this very kind of a translucent emeraldy green. Looks nice. Anyway, awesome, like I said, awesome stoner doom stuff. Really have actually been listening to the album a ton. Yeah, no vocals, which actually a lot of times some stoner sludgy kind of stuff, like the vocals are kind of obnoxious for me, so it actually doesn't even bother me at all that there's no vocals. And yeah, good stuff. Here's the back if I didn't show it. Crypt Witch with Bad Trip Exorcism. All right, let's get to some CDs. Was very happy to see this show up in my mailbox yesterday. This is the new one from Arizona death metal outfit Gatecreeper. This actually isn't released until October 4th, but Relapse was happy to get it to me early. There's the Relapse Obi, if you're into that. If you're familiar with this act, like I said, they're a death metal band. They had an album that came out, 2016 I think is when that came out. So Sonora and Deprivation, awesome album. Definitely my top 10 probably from that year. I didn't make a list officially like on YouTube or anything, but I would wager it was probably a top 10 album for me. And I've listened to this one a handful of times, and I would say so far I think I have it just a hair below that last album. Just really savage, catchy riffs. The tone of the guitars is just like, it sounds awesome. I don't know, it's very buzz. It's like a clean buzzsaw. I don't even know how to describe it. The tone of the guitars sounds awesome. There's even sort of quite a bit of like sort of melodic sections going along with it that I really enjoy. I don't know. It's just, if you like the first album, it's more of the same. This is a really good album. You know, it's definitely not like in terms of, you know, other death metal acts, not like crazy brutal and fast, and it's a lot more I don't know, not chuggy in a bad way, sort of, you know, mid-paced a lot of the times, but man, some of the riffs on this album just freaking crush. And yeah, like I said, if you're familiar with the first one, Sonora and Deprivation, and you like that one, definitely give this one a go as well. I don't think I said the name of the album. It's Deserted, which actually, now that I'm realizing it, that's kind of funny because they're from Arizona, and Sonora and Deprivation, the Sonoran Desert, and then this is Deserted, so that's kind of cute. It gets some bonus points for me. Anyway, killer death metal, Gatecreeper with Deserted. All right, it looks like almost the rest of this here is some synthwave. This first one up here, out through Lazerpunk Records. This is a Billy Mays band with Introspection. This is actually kind of a cool one. They do a really good job on this album of really doing of mixing in like the real guitar with the overall main music. Even going as far as to let us know right off the bat with the plugging in of the guitar, which it leads into probably the most guitar-centric song on the album. Anyway, cool stuff. Nothing that, like, you know, is like some of my favorite synthwave of all time or anything. But, you know, this is really cool stuff. And like I said, I really do enjoy the good combination of you know, synth stuff and with the guitar. Yeah, good stuff. Check it out. Introspection from Billy Mays Band. All right, next one up. This is actually more, I guess, on the synth-pop end of things. This is Roxy Drive with Strangers of the Night. She's out of England, I'm almost pretty sure. Like I said, this is definitely more synth-poppy than I would say synthwave, mostly because it's very you know, pop-oriented, lots of vocals, hooks, all that kind of stuff. What does this say? Dear Travis, enjoy the album. Thank you for your amazing support. Stay retro. Love, Roxy XX. As you can see, she signed the front too, and then actually she also sent like I guess, what is this, 4x6 photo, also signed. So that was cute. Really good stuff. I've listened to this one a ton. I wouldn't say that I think her vocals are super strong, but she does a really good job of doing the hooks. I don't know what I'm really saying. Anyway, I've listened to this one a ton. I really like it. So if you're more into some of the more pop ends of things. Give this one a go, maybe. Anyway, Roxy Drive, Strangers of the Night. Alright, next one up. This one's kind of a cool one. I probably mentioned it maybe, 3 to 5 times over the last half dozen videos. Synthwave artist out of Hungary, Lazerpunk. He was doing a Indiegogo campaign to pay for a music video that I was involved with. Anyway, got some of my spoils in the mail today, which includes this. This is Lazerpunk, Black Lambo, the remixes. Black Lambo is a song by Lazerpunk, which is the one that he did the Indiegogo campaign to get for the music video, which actually was successful, by the way. So we will eventually see that music video at some point, which when it happens, I'll definitely talk about it and link to it. So yeah, anyway, I got the CD, which has a bunch of remixes on it, which for the most part, I don't know, I'm not really a big remix guy. My brain can't really handle like listening to songs that aren't like the original version. So anyway, it's cool to have. Probably won't listen to this a whole bunch, but anyway, like I said, it was just kind of a cool thing to have, and I was glad to support. Also got the album art T-shirt, which is pretty cool. And then once the music video comes out, my name will be in the credits too. So there you go with that. Anyway, Lazerpunk, the remixes. Also got some other swag, as he always likes to send. Just go through that real quick here. Bunch of stickers. It's a song on here. And then I already have the digital just from ripping the CD. So if anyone wants to go add this to their Bandcamp, go ahead and go for it. Because if you don't act fast, who knows, maybe someday I'll do it. Then it comes with a little talking about the campaign and thanks for supporting kind of thing. And then a poster. Now we ride together, Travis. Thank you, Lazerpunk. Anyway, cool stuff. I've been repping Lazerpunk for a while over the last few weeks, and I can't do it enough. Awesome synthwave. Go check it out. Link will be below. Alright, I got one more to go, and this one's actually pretty cool. My wife and my mother-in-law just actually went on a European tour. They went to Italy and Germany. But anyway, when they were in Italy, they saw a street performer. It was actually just one of the two guys from this release. Anyway, my mother-in-law was like, oh, my son-in-law loves music, so I'm gonna buy him a CD of the street performer, which actually is pretty awesome. Because it's just some random thing that I never would have access to probably otherwise. Anyway, this is the Horos brothers with what is it called? Everything is Going to Be Okay. If you can see on the front here, they're both holding violins. I guess they could be violas. I'm not smart enough to know which is which. Anyway, as you might expect, based on that cover, that's pretty much what it is. It's them playing a bunch of, for the most part, there's stuff in here like Schindler's List theme, Godfather theme. They actually do a cover, Smells Like Teen Spirit. But otherwise, it's a lot of stuff I'm not really familiar with. Hungarian Sweet one. A couple tracks from an artist called, what are they called? Secret Garden or Nocturne or something like that. I can't remember now. Anyway, and then, Vivaldi, stuff like that. Just a bunch of stuff that's sort of, I don't even know what to even call it. Traditional classical music, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to really talk about it. Anyway, they actually had an Instagram that they haven't used in years. But I looked at it, and actually it turns out these guys are actually Russians and not Italians. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. Let's do it once. Pretty cool. Not really what's the word I want? I don't listen to enough of this kind of stuff to really talk about it very intelligently. But you know, it's cool. They sound like they're talented to me. So anyway, cool stuff. Horos brothers with what is it again? Everything is going to be okay. Alright, that's all I got for this week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're familiar with any of the releases I talked about here today, please let me know what you think of them, and otherwise, have a good day.